Right, guys, shall we get started? Paper number 34. So this is with operations management. And moving forward, we'll be moving to full set of papers. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් අපි marketing lesson එක ටිකක් recently නේ කරේ. ඒ නිසා ඒකේ ලොකුට unit papers කතා කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. ඊට පස්සේ අපේ existing lesson එක financial management. So then after this paper, we'll be moving to the full set of papers. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් ඔයගලන්ට කරේ unit papers නේ, unit wise, right? Full papers වලට අපි move වෙනවා. So ඒකත් like I explained at the very first day. So we have grade 12 papers and grade 13 papers. Then grade 13 කියලා papers වෙනම papers නැහැ. Grade 13 කියන්නේ full model paper. මොකද when you say grade 13, grade 12, 13 දෙකම තියෙනවා එකේ. හැබැයි grade 12 වල only grade 12 part. ඒතර අපි මේ වගේ papers කීපයක් discuss කරමු. I'll share that papers as well. So then you can start working. Then we'll be moving to the full sets. ඊට පස්සෙත් අපි තව important past papers කීපයකුත් discuss කරන්න තියෙනවා. I think we are on track, right? So financial management almost done. So this Monday we'll be starting the past paper discussion, and then we'll be starting HR. ඊට පස්සේ IT lesson එකක් තියෙනවා සහ business plan. කොහොමද exam November, so now like so July, August, yeah. So we have time, so then we can manage the stuff, right? So good that most of you have shared me the answers, and let's start paper number 35. Select the correct answers for the question number 1 to 50. Production function concerned with. Now, when you say the production, right, creating demand for the product, is that something that we do when it comes to production, right? No. So then easily we can, eliminate that answer. Creating supply to fulfill the demand, creating a supply, yes, to some extent, yes, correct. Increasing profits through sales, no, right? So that is something to marketing, I would say. Increasing goodwill, no, it's not about the goodwill. Getting rid of competitive products, no, right? Yes. So then it's about you create the supply, so you try to meet the demand somehow to fulfill the demand, right? So question number 1, I'll go with option number 2. Question number 2. Which one of the following is not an advantage of a job production? Right now, guys, as you remember the 3 types of the jobs that we talk about, the production methods, right, coming out of the job production, and then you have the batch production and the flow production, examples, characteristics, advantages, disadvantages. I hope you remember those areas. Now, which of the following is not an advantage of the production? Now, when you say it's not an advantage, obviously that, okay, let's see the options provided. Can we customize the order as per the customer's interest? It is one of a good advantage, right? Now, job production is one-to-one production. අපි මේකට තවත් වචනයක් කියනවා one-to-one production එකක් කියලා. Highly customized, right? One-to-one, right? It's tailor-made. Another word, customized. නැත්නම් අපි කියනවා tailor-made production එකක්, right? Ordering a birthday cake for you, you will say, okay, this kind of a structure, right? You need the structure of a Batman or a Superman, I don't know what it is. Right? So, or a car or a, I don't know, right? So it's highly customized for you. So then it's an advantage, right? So cannot consider this. And there is no risk since production is done on order basis. Yes. Now, if you think about the suits or the special attires, these stuff, we'll give the order first, right? And also some limited edition products, so we give the order. So sometimes they say the pre-orders only. So then there's no risk, right? If you are a birthday cake producer, there's no risk. There will be a risk, especially the price increase and unable to find the material. That's kind of a risk that they do face at this moment. But talking about the risk in terms of the sales, right? There's no risk because maybe they get the prior advance for the production. So likewise, so it's one of the advantage. So we cannot take. Can obtain discounts. Since purchasing of materials are done, no, they cannot obtain discounts because if you switch from one order to another order, that could be completely different. So one particular customer is ordering a cake which is with strawberries and it's a vanilla flavored kind of a thing, but the other customer come up with or maybe a cheesecake, right, or with chocolate or blueberries or whatever. So then you have to purchase those materials for that customer, right? And also if you think about the outfits, so the suits that you try to prepare, one customer is, let's say, in the black attire. The next customer comes with a blue attire, right? So then you cannot use the materials for the second one. And also there will be specific set of skills and also maybe some machineries, equipment also needed for that, for you to perform that specific job. So then I would say, right, so can obtain, so it's not an advantage actually, you're not in a position to obtain discounts, but that is totally fine because you will be charging a high price for that. Then fab baking cake එකක් ගන්න එකයි birthday cake එකක් order කරන එක two different things, right? So compare price එක අඩු වෙන්න පුළුවන්. So then you cannot obtain any discount because you cannot purchase bulk because you cannot predict about their next order. So yes, so you have to go with that. Let's see the rest of the options as well. Can maintain the customer satisfaction at a higher level. Yes, that's one of the advantage. The production process is simple and so planning, organizing. Yes, I would say because that's something you can easily start. If you move from the batch to flow production, something like you need the high value investments, right? Highly high-tech machines for your production. But this is kind of, a simple where you take the orders and you do your production. But that is also dependent on, for example, if you think about something like production of a cruise or a ship or a plane, right, or aircraft, So that is not going to be a simple process, even though it's a job production for some cases, right? But generally talking, then we can say it's kind of a simple process. So as per the provided answers, yes, we can go with the option number 3. Question number 3. Manufacturing similar products in a large scale is known as? Yes, it's about the flow production, the similar product in a large scale, so cost savings and less price. You try to capture a large percentage of the market, right, through the flow production. So direct, indirect is a different stuff, right? It's not related to this lesson actually. So direct production is that we produce ourselves. We are not market oriented. Indirect means based on the market, targeting the market, we do the production, right? So that's something else. Yes, so question number 3, we can go with the option number 3. Question number 4. The following table shows the products and production layout. As you can see, there are 4 types of production layout, and let's see with the product. Soft drinks, right? Soft drinks. Yes, I think we can go with the product layout when it comes to soft drinks, right? So because it's about the there will be if you watch a video of the production of the soft drinks, right? It will be the layout flow from the one workstation to another in a linear manner. Most of the cases you might have seen the production of Coca-Cola, production of Pepsi, right? So soft drinks always there's a linear way that they from one particular place it will be transferred to another workplace. So so if we think in that manner, coming with A to Y, and for garment manufacturing, guys, it's about the cellular layout, where you have fixed the similar kind of machineries in a separate areas, in a separate, I would say, in the operations flow. If we think about the embroidery machines, printing machines, or designing, cutting, or ironing, so all the stuff in one particular place. So I would go with this one. Now, talking about the university education, and one thing for you to remember, the production or the operation management is, the lesson is not about the goods, right? I will say product, it consists of goods and services. Now, thinking about the university education, so we have to go with the process layout. So it is where, guys, you complete one stage. Now you try to remember, otherwise you might be wondering how the university education system comes to a process layout. Now first try to understand the process layout. Now the one of a best example that we know for the process is something like furniture manufacturing. And the process process so you complete one stage at a one place. One place එකට ඉඳලා අපි ගත්තොතින් yes furnitures නේද එක තැනක අනිත් තැනට මාරු වෙනවා නැත්තම් මොන හරි timber හරි wood හරි එක තැනකින් දාලා අනිත් පැත්තෙන් table එකක් මතුවෙන්නේ නැහැනේ නේද so process එතකොට in the university education also a process why you complete one stage නේද දැන් example එකක් විදියට අපි තමු this sanding paper අපි කියන්නේ sanding paper apply කරනවා කියලා අර වැලි කඩ දාසින් එතකොට දැන් ඔයා මොන හරි එකක sanding paper apply කරන්න නැතුව polish කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ right? hari design එක නැතුව polish කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. or cushion කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ product එක. ඉතින් ඒ වගේ තමයි complete one stage නේද? මොනාරි එක year එකක් complete කරන එක semester එකක් complete කරන ඊළඟ එකට යනවා. ඒ වගේ මේක different places වල තියෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. දැන් අපිට මොනාරි engineering hari වෙන්න පුළුවන්, management වෙන්න පුළුවන් සමහරට different places for you to study, maybe the labs, maybe different areas of study in a different place, and you have to complete one stage and then move forward, complete one semester, go to the next one. So likewise, that we can apply for that for an education system as well. Now, for example, even the school education system, but it's more advanced than the so that we can apply for the education system as well. But one of the best thing is for the university education, I would say, process. Why? Because we complete one stage at one particular place and then shift into another one. Yes, so then I think we have answered. So A for Y and B for Z and C for X, right? So with that we can go with the option number 4. Given below are some steps of purchasing process. Let's see, and one thing for your information, if you are going through such a steps, so it could be the planning process, purchasing process, decision making. If we think, if you use our common sense, also sometimes we've been able to some extent, right, to match the steps. For example, you won't be paying for the order before you place the order, right? So likewise, get the things up. Now let's see what we can do with this. Well, and one thing for your information, guys. Now, talking about those processes, sometimes it not be the exact process what we have explained for you, right? What is in the syllabus. They will be, for some time, they will be change some of the steps. They will be combine couple of steps, or they will be removing some of the steps. But you have to think from the practical point of view, right? So that's one thing for you to, for your knowledge. And let's see this one. So I think you have to first inform the purchasing department about the requirement, right? Because that is when you come with a large organization, they'll having a separate department called the purchasing department, and there will be a purchasing manager as well. The thing is, first you see the requirement. Now you might be from a different background, different departments. For example, HR department needs some stationaries, so they inform the purchasing department, right? When you come to the production department, materials, equipments, machineries. So that is, generally when you come to the large organization. Yes, so you inform the purchasing department, and they will be placing the order. They will be then මෙතන බලන්න ඔයා බැලුවොත් ඇත්තටම අපේ process එක compare කරලා finding a supplier කියන එක නැහැ ඇත්තටම, right? ඒක අයින් කරලා තියෙනවා. So that's why. So otherwise you might think of that's why I'm saying, especially when you come to these set of stuff, so be practical and get the idea. ඉතින් මේකම apply වෙනවා management වල තියෙන process වල. So මෙතන අපි බලුවොත් finding a supplier, by except we have to place the order. So somehow we have to assume they have find a good supplier and place the order. And why now? Can someone tell me, right? Why that? In practically, if you think, why don't we see this option? I mean, in the question provided, why they have skip or why they have remove this option? They all have the next step, right? Notifying Tina, then place the order Tina, receive the goods, and the payment of cash. Why do you think? Why there's no? They haven't mentioned about finding supply. And this is the standard process. So why don't we see finding a supplier? Because someone can argue, right? So how can you place the order without finding a supplier? Someone say this is incorrect question. What do you think? They have mentioned it. Okay, sorry. Okay, select. But I'm generally asking, Hari, now let's assume that guys there's no Hari. Okay, that's good. Hari. Now let's say there's no E. Hari, E කියන option එක නැහැ කියලා හිතමු. හිතන්න මේ ටික විතරක් තියෙනවා guys. What do you think? I'm generally asking, right? Now they have provided you, imagine they have provided you notifying the department and they place the order, receive the goods and payment of cash. In what circumstances, guys, you know, an organization have a steps like this? The simple answer is that, right? The simple answer is that this is not maybe the very first time they place this such a order, right? They have a list of suppliers there because they have, you know, regularly purchase this stuff. For example, it's a station that's, you know, specific supplier. So not always you have to find the suppliers, right? Because suppliers that we consider sometimes they have long-term contracts to supply. So then that you don't have to always find a supplier because you already have a list of suppliers, right? So that's the simple answer. Now, as far as we concern, this one they have provided. So then we can go with option number 4, right? So C, E, and B, A, D. Yes. So question number 5, going into option number 4. Why is option number 5? Is that this kind of a thing? A is it? Sorry, question number 5, right? 5, 4. Sorry. Fourth one. So I was saying for the fourth question, fifth one. A is it? Soft drinks process. Nah, soft drink process layout නෙමෙයි. Right? Just go to the YouTube and search for the production of soft drinks videos. You might see it's a linear transformation from one stage to another, right? So soft drinks always product layout. So 4, right? Designing the layout where the entire production process has a linear movement from one work to another. Yes, that is the word, right? The linear movement එකක් තියෙනවා. දැන් linear කියන්නේ මේ හරීම කෙලින් තියෙන එකම නෙමෙයි. ඒක අපි කිව්වොත් අර using these magnetic belts, right? So the production will be moved to one place to another. Question number 7. Given below is a graphical representation of the stock levels. Right. Now we'll see what we can come up with this part. Right, guys. So what is the first thing that you can identify is that E, right? So without any doubt, if you think about the E, that is the maximum stock level that you can store, right? Because if you exceed the maximum stock level, there will be consequences that you have to face, additional costs and wastage, those stuff. So for the E, the last one, the maximum stock level. එතන අපිට අනිත් answers ඔක්කොම අයින් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. මම හිතන්නේ එකයි තමයි ඔතන අනිත් තුන maximum stock level තියෙනවා. Right? So then the next one is if you go with the A, right? A is your safety stock. That is the safety stock. And B is your minimum stock level. Now, because they are talking about the level here, so B is a level, A is a quantity, right? So then I'll go with the safety stock. So then අපිට මෙතනින් අයින් කරගන්න පුළුවන් third and fourth option. අපිට 2 හරි 5th එක ඉතුරු වෙනවා. So remember the difference, right? Make a safety stock. Now when you say level එකක් කිව්වොත් මේ විදිහට අපි කියන්නේ, right? මෙන්න level එක, this level. So this is a quantity, right? A safety stock. And අපි කියන මේකට buffer stock එක කියලා. Now when you say buffer is that protect the vehicle front. Likewise. So then B will go with the minimum stock level, right? That will maintain. And C is your reorder level, because you cannot just stay until you reach the minimum stock level to order, right? Prior to reaching to the minimum stock level, you need to have some sort of idea for you to make an order. And then order fuel ඉවර වෙනකම්ම වාට ඉන්න බෑ නේද? ටැංක් එක 0 වෙනකන් ඉන්න බෑ. ඒක කලින් ස්ටේජ් එකකදී මේක ෆිල් කරගන්න වෙනවා. ඒ නිසා you are not gonna wait till the minimum stock reaches, but prior to some level, so that is above the minimum stock level, you will be having the reorder level, right? And if you think about the D කියලා කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේක, right? So D is your reorder quantity, right? How much to order. Now here what happens is, this is your consumption. You'll be, now let's say your full tank. From full tank you will reach your safety stock level. Then at this moment you make the order, and then you again will be fueling up. So then you're not gonna remove, you're not gonna take out the whatever the safety stock that you have, but you try to full it by making. So then that's the reorder quantity. So then we can go with the option number 2. Okay, why is option number 5? Can someone explain? Question number 6, correct answer 1. Question number 7, 2, right? Now, why is the answer 5 here? Why is the answer 5? Now, if we compare these two, okay, safety stock. Okay, so you are saying B are කියන්නේ එතකොට reorder quantity. B කොහොමද reorder quantity වෙන්නේ? B කියලා කියන්නේ level එකක්. Here guys, B means මෙන්න මේ level එක. So it's not the reorder quantity, right? Reorder කියනවා කොච්චරක් order කරනවාද කියන එක. So B is your minimum stock level. මේ කියන minimum. මොකද you do not let your stock level to reach somewhere here. That's why ඒක මෙතනින් නතර වෙලා මෙතනට යන්නේ. මොකද හැමතිස්සෙම මේක ආගේ safety stock එක. right? මේක ආ use කරන්නේ නැහැ. හරිද? මේක තියෙන හදිසි අවස්ථාවකට use කරා. ඒ නිසා ඔයාගේ consumption එක කවදාවත් මේ හරියට reach කරන්න කලින් ඔයා දැනගන්න ඕනේ to always maintain your level, right? Which is your minimum. So guys, those are basics. මොකද මේ question එකම ආලා තිබුණා past paper එකකට ඔයාලා මතකද අපි question discuss කරා. So you have to know first the basics, right? So then only you can think about the next level of questions. Right, so this is about the EOQ. the economic order quantity, right? Economic order quantity where you will minimize your cost of ordering and cost of stocks, right? Order quantity and the holding cost. According to the above graph, A, B, and C are respectively, right? Make at the cost, make at the number of units, right? Number of units. Okay, so this is A, this is B, and C. Right. Yes, here you have this line which represents the cost of holding. Why? Because when your number of units increases, the cost of holding also increases. So that is fine. Number of units can make a method number of units make method. Right. So the C කියලා ඒගොල්ලෝ main කරන්නේ මෙන්න මේ line එක. So that is like ordering cost එක. Right? දැන් අපි බැලුවොත් ගොඩක් අඩුවෙන් order කරනවා නම් cost එක වැඩිනේ. නේද? ඔයා ගිහිල්ලා just to let's say print a photo or print some book. If you just want one book, the cost is high. In this units ගන්න අඩු වෙද්දී cost එක වැඩි. හැබැයි ඔයාගේ units ගන්න වැඩි කරද්දී මේ විදිහට right ඔයාලා පේනවා cost එක අඩු වෙලා යනවා. I mean the unit cost, not the total cost, right? So then C is your ordering cost. So which includes your purchasing price and whatever the stuff related to the ordering process, right? එහෙනම් C එක අපිට ගන්න වෙන්නේ ordering cost කියන එක. එහෙනම් අපිට පුළුවන් අනිත් answer sign කරගන්න. එහෙනම් 1 ඉන්නේ නැහැ. fourth එකේ ඉන්නේ නැහැ. එහෙනම් equals second, එහෙම නැත්නම් third නැත්නම් fifth එක. Right, so guys, as you are aware, ඉතින් A කියලා කියන්නේ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම වාගේ total cost එක. මොකද මේ දෙකේ combination එකක් තමයි මෙතන represent කරන්නේ, right? A combination. එහෙනම් cost of holding plus your cost of ordering මේ විදිහට A එහෙනම් total cost එක. එහෙනම් economic order quantity කියන්නේ the quantity that you should order or you should purchase to minimize your total cost. එහෙනම් ඔයාගේ total cost curve එක minimize වෙන point එකේදී තමයි ඔයා order කරන්නේ. එහෙනම් එහෙම order කරොත් තමයි ඔයාගේ මොනවාද? The cost of ordering and cost of holding සමාන වෙන්නේ. අපි දන්න සමහරලාට අපි ගොඩක් මොනාරි බඩුගෙන ගියනවා. එතකොට ඒකේ wastage එකක් තියෙනවා. හැබැයි එක පැත්තකින් ඔයාට cost of ordering save වෙනවා, order discounts ලැබෙනවා, transport එකපාර transport කරන්න ඒ විදිහට. හැබැයි අපි demand එක meet කරන්න සැරින් සැරේ purchase කරොත් හැමතිස්සෙම කඩේට යනවා, right? හැමතිස්සෙම shopping කරන්න යනවා. අපි ගේන හරියම පොඩි quantity එකක්. අපි යනවා daily basis. අපි යනවා නැත්තම් දවසක් යන දවසක්. එතන අපේ transport cost එක වැඩි වෙනවා, time එක ඒකටත් cost එකක් නේ. නේද? ඉතින් හැබැයි ඔයාලට hold කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. ඔයාලට මේක store කරන්න ඔයාලට wastage එකක් නැහැ. ඔයාලට refrigerators අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද daily basis තමයි මේක ගන්න. එතකොට where you try to minimize the cost of holding. right? Wastage එකක් ඇත්තෙම නැහැ. එදාට ගේන ටික අපි we consume it. But we will notify that your cost of ordering will increase. Think make a balance වෙන්න අවශ්‍යයි. ඒ නිසා වැඩිපුර order කරලා තියාගන්නත් නරකයි. අඩුවෙන් order කරන්නත් නරකයි. So we need to find the proper quantity that we should order, which will balance the two type of cost. ඒ නිසා B ordering EOQ and C ordering cost. So question number 8, correct answer number 5. Question number 8. So why you are saying It's 3. So why it is 3? Total cost එක හරි. Annual stock demand B, no. It's not the demand, guys. It's not the demand. It's not the demand. So here it represent your. So how do you find the demand, right? So economic order count. Now what is all about the economic order quantity? එක time එකක කොච්චරක් order කරනවද කියලා. එහෙනම් ඒක ඔයාලා multiply කරන්න පුළුවන් the number of times you order. පැහැදිලි කතාව. මේ EOQ කියලා කියන්නේ එක time එකකදී ඔයා කොච්චරක් ගේනවද කියලා. එක order එකක කොච්චර order කරන්න ඕනද කියන එක තමයි EOQ කියන්නේ. ඒ නිසා EOQ වැඩි කිරීම number of orders තමයි ඔයාගේ D. පැහැදිලිද? මේ බලන්න. ඔයාගේ annual demand වෙන්න පුළුවන්, quarterly demand වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Whatever the demand for that particular period, right? EOQ into number of orders. Or කොච්චර වතාවක් order කරනවද කියන එක. Number of orders. හරිද? එනාගේ D එකට meet වෙනවා. මොකද ඔයාගේ demand එක meet කරන් තමයි order කරන්නේ. ඉතින් මේකමනේ අපි බෙදුවේ මේ බලන්න. ඔයාලට මතකයි අපි EOQ හොයන්න පුළුවන්. මේ පැත්තට ගෙනාවොත් ඔයාගේ ඒතකොට demand එක right කොච්චර ඔයා orders කරනවද number of orders. හරිද? ඒ නිසා D කියලා කියන්නේ මේ EOQ is where at a one given time එක order එකක කොච්චර quantity එකක් කරනවා එකපාරක් කඩේට යද්දී ඔයා කොච්චර සහල් ප්‍රමාණයක් ගේන්නද නිකන් සරලව එහෙම ඇප්ලයි කරනොත් මේක අපේ day to day life එකට නේද එකපාරකට කඩේට දැන් හිතන්න මෙහෙම දෙයක් ගෙදරට අවශ්‍යයි අපි හිතන්න per day 2 kg සහල් right per day 2 kg සහල් into 30 days මේ තියෙන ආගේ monthly demand එක 60 kg ඕනේ හරිද 60 kg ඕනේ අපිට ඕන නම් පුළුවන් ඉතින් මේක අපි මාස 3කට කියලා හිතමු නැකමන්නේ මාසෙකට ගමු 60 kg හරිද එතකොට ඔයා බලන්න ඕනේ 60 kg මම එකපාර ගේනවා එහෙම නැත්නම් මේක 20 kg ගාන ගේනවාද එතකොට තුන් පාරක් ගේන්න වෙනවා right 10 ගානේ 6 පාරක් ගේන්න වෙනවා මේ බලන්න 10 ගානේ 6 පාරක් ගිහින් සමහරට දැන් සහල් නම් ඉතින් එහෙම ලොකුට හෝල්ඩින් කොස්ට් එකක් යන්නේ නැහැ. නමුත් සමහරට වේස්ටේජ් එකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. මාසෙ මුලම ගිහලා අන්තිම හරියට වෙන්නේ. පැහැදිලිද? ඉතින් ඔයා දැනගන්න ඕනේ මොනවාද එකපාර බෙස්ට් සමහරට මම නම් හිතයි හරි. හොඳම දේ තමයි එකපාර 30ක් ගේන එක. නේද? 30ව දෙකක් ෂේප් නේ. 30ව දෙකකට යන එක ෂේප්. එහෙම නැත්නම් 10ව 6ක් කිව්වොත් ඉතින් ඔයාගේ holding cost අඩුවේ but ordering cost වැඩි. දැන් මොකද ඔයාලා එකපාර 30ක් ගන්න සමහරව ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. නමුත් කිලෝ 10ක් ගද්දී ඒක නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද මම මේ කියන කතාව? ඒ නිසා economic order quantity කියන්නේ එක order එකක කොච්චර කිලෝස් order කරන්න ඕනද එකපාර කීයක් ගන්නවද කියන එක. ඔයා එකපාර කිලෝ 60ම ගේනවා නම් මාස මුලදීම එහෙනම් ඔයාට ඔයාගේ ordering cost සෑහෙන්න අඩු වෙනවා. හැබැයි ඔයාලට මේක ගෙනල්ලා තියාගන්න තැනක් ඕනේ. මේක සතුන්ගෙන් සමහරට හානි වෙන්න පුළුවන්. අන්තිමට යද්දි මේකේ අන්තිම මාසේ අන්තිම හරියට යද්දි ඔයාලට මේකේ දේවල් මේක අයින් කරන්න වෙයි සමහරට නේද? ඉතින් එහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා. පැහැදිලිද කතාව එහෙනම්? ඒ නිසා try to apply for this for your day to day stuff. ඒතකොට මේක concepts අපිට අමතක වෙන්නේ නැහැ. දැන් ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපි formula එකක් graph එකක් base කරන් අපි හිතනවා we don't try to practically apply, right? When you think from the practical side, yes, this is about. මොකද හැම දෙයකම practical side එක තමයි ඊට පස්සේ formula එකක් graph එකට convert වෙන්නේ. එහෙම නැතුව කොහෙවත් formula එකක් හොයාගෙන ඒක අපි apply කරන්නේ නැහැ. right? හරි නේද? එහෙනම් question number 8 option 5. Right, so please read because this lesson is kind of an important one. Right, for the grade 13, I think lesson is important. So it's good to refresh your knowledge. Right, so it clearly indicates the fact the number of units to be ordered once එක order එකකවත් කොච්චර quantity එකක් තියෙනවද. So whereas you minimize the total stock cost and the holding cost, right? Total stock cost එක අඩු කරන්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම් total cost එක consists with ordering cost and the cost of holding. පැහැදිලිනේ? එහෙනම් ඔක තමයි concept එක ඔළුවේ තියෙන්න අවශ්‍යයි. Question number 9. Given below are the details related to a product manufactured by Onel Private Limited Company. Material cost එක දීලා තියෙනවා, labor cost තියෙනවා, variable cost එක මොනවද අපි අහන්නේ? Break even ගැන අහනවා. Right? So calculating the BEP. දැන් අපි කියනවා break even point එක. හරි අපිට මුලින්ම පුළුවන් අපේ contribution එක හොයාගන්න. So contribution is all about your selling price. Have they provided selling price? Yes, selling price 40. Now selling price එකකින් අපිට පුළුවන් variable cost එක අඩු කරන්න. මොනවාද variable cost? එනම් ඔයගේ material labor, material cost එක variable වෙනවා. Labor cost එක variable and also variable cost per unit. So I think guys you need to consider this is all variable cost. It should be other variable, neither. It should be other because material labor also varied. Yes, එහෙම ගත්තොත් අපිට එනවා 20 and 32 නේද? ඔයගේ total variable 32. Right? So please make this as other variables. Okay, the labor also you have to increase when you increase the number of production. Material will be increased, right? So variable means it varies with the production. Production එක වැඩි වෙද්දී ආඩ වැඩිපුර material අවශ්‍යයි. නේද? එනවා ආඩේනවා contribution 8. Then on total fixed cost taker, right? Total fixed cost taker. You have it is 16,000, and 16,000 you divided by 8. Then 2,000 units. මතක තියාගන්න break even point again units වලින්. Units 2,000. අලෙනම් ප්‍රශ්න දෙකක් අහන break even sales අහනවා break even quantity අහනවා. එහෙනම් මෙන්න ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. 2000 units එන්න ඕනේ නම් question number option number 1 ඊට පස්සේ option number 4 option number 5 වැරදි. එහෙනම් ඒක third එක නැත්නම් fourth එක. මොකද්ද break even sales කියන්නේ? මොකද මේ තියෙන්නේ quantity value එකක්. මේ තියෙන quantity එක 2000 units. Units into the selling price. Okay, 40 වැඩි කරා නම් 2000 වලින් ආට 80,000 එනවා. එහෙනම් that is a break even value එක. ඒක sales value එක, rupee value එක නැත්නම් currency value එක. හරි මෙතන අපි පොඩ්ඩක් ඕන double check කරන්න පුළුවන්. අපි ආට total income එකක් තියෙනවා 80. ඒත් cost එක කීයක් වෙනවද? Right, cost එක කීයක් වෙනවද කියන එක අපිට බලන්න පුළුවන්. Units 5,000 නේ. Right? එතකොට ආට එනවා ආගේ total variable cost එක 32 වෙනවා. 32 ඒවා 5,000 value කීයක් වෙනවද? 160. right? 160. Then sorry 32 ne wage variable cost එක. So 32 ඒවා 2000 කියක් කියනවාද? 64,000 නේද? 64,000 64 now 64 plus 60 නේද? Yes 80,000 එනවා. මේ බලන්න මොකද break even එක වගේ 0 වෙන්න එපා. යාගේ profits උත් නැහැ, loss එකකුත් නැහැ. පැහැදිලිද කතාව? වාට profits වල double check කරන්න පුළුවන්. No profits, no sales. Sorry, no profits, no loss. එතකොට units 2000 වලදී unit 2000 වලදී break even කිව්වොත් profit එකකුත් නැහැ, loss එකකුත් නැහැ. එනවා 2000 වලට sales income එක තියෙනවානේ. ආගේ sales income එක කීයද? 80,000. ඒ නිසා මේ income එකකින් total expenses අඩු කරාට පස්සේ ඔයාට එන්න ඕනේ answer එක 0. පැහැදිලිනේ? loss එකකුත් නැහැ, profit එකකුත් නැහැ. එහෙනම් අපි කොහොමද expenses ටික බලන්නේ? income එක 80,000 අපි ගත්තා කොහොමද? Break even point එකේ sales number of quantity into selling price නේද? selling price එක කීයද මේකේ? just 40 rupees. 40 rupees. cost එක කීයද? අපිට එනවා නේද 32 කියලා variable cost එක. ඒක ආවේ කොහොමද? 16 නේද? 16 එක 16 plus 12 plus 4 එහෙනම් 40. එහෙනම් 40 ඒවා කීයක්ද? 40 ගානේ sorry 40 නෙමෙයි 32 නේද? 32 ගානේ 2000 32 right? එහෙනම් variable cost එක 32. එහෙනම් 32 ඒවා 2000 එන්න ඕනේ. ඒකට එකතු කරන්න වෙනවා ඔයාගේ fixed cost එක තියෙනවා 16,000. බලන්න මෙතන කීයක් එනවාද? 64,000 නේද? 64,000. එහෙනම් මේ 64,000 එකට එකතු කරන්න ඕනේ කීයද? fixed cost එක 16,000. එනවාට පැහැදිලි total cost එක කීයක් එනවාද? 64 plus 16,080. එහෙනම් total income එක 80,000 and total expense also 80. එහෙනම් what answer එක 0 කියලා නම් just to double check your answer if in case you have any kind of a doubt there. I hope everyone got the correct answer. 9 for 3. Why is this? I make a වැරදිලා තියෙන්නේ. ඇයි 9ට 5 අරන් තියෙන්නේ? I don't understand. Why is that? I'm trying to think. දැන් මම try කරන ඔයා හිතපු විදිහට හිතන්න කොහොමද මේක ආවේ කියලා. 120. කොහොමද 120 ආවේ? So you just take variable cost as just 4 නේද? එහෙම දාගත්තා. ඒ කියන්නේ 40 minus 4 36 කියලා අරගෙන 16,000 36. I don't understand, guys. Can you please explain how you took this 120,000 and how you end up with 4,500 units? Yes, can you please correct the answer? Can you please do the changes? Right now, break even point. The first step is the contribution. It's really easy, right? Selling price per unit, variable cost per unit. So selling price 40. So 40 minus 32, 8. Contribution එක 8. In our total overheads එක අපි මෙතන ගන්න fixed cost එක. Right? Fixed cost. 16,000. But overheads කියන්නේ rent එක වගේ fix නේ. Right? ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාගේ වන පිටම supervisor charge, supervisor salaries, manager salaries මේ දේවල්. That එන just straight away 16,000 or 8 වලින් බෙදනවා අට එනවා 2,000. Now 2,000 තමයි units. ඒක in terms of converting into a value, you need to multiply by the selling price, which is 40. That එන 80,000. ඒකම තමයි මම මෙතන ආට explain කරේ කොහොමද මොකද ultimately answer එක 0 වෙන්න ඕනේ break even point එකේ income and expense. Right? එහෙනම් income එක එනවා 80,000. එහෙනම් expense උත් 80,000 වෙන්නම ඕනේ. Right? එහෙනම් වාගේ expense හැදෙන්නේ කොහොමද? Variable cost plus fixed cost. එහෙනම් variable cost එක 16, 12 plus 4, 32 per unit. එහෙනම් 32 ගානේ 2,000, which is 64,000. Plus that 16,000, because irrespective of number of units or units 2,000ක් හැදුවත් 3,000ක් හැදුවත් ඔයාලට වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ fixed cost එක, which is 16,000. එහෙනම් 64 plus 16 තමයි total expense, which is 80. එහෙනම් sales income එක 80, එතනින් අඩු කරොත් total expenses answer එක 0 වෙනවා. Right? Guys, if you want, you can get these as well. Right? මේක දාගන්න. Total variable and fixed cost. Right, so let's move to the next question. Question number 10. Latest methods of technology are used by manufacturing business to improve the productivity. Out of the following, which ones are not methods of the technology? So guys, those are the CAT, CAM, CNC, ඔය set එක නේද? ඒතර ACE. right? ACE තමයි ගන්න වෙන්නේ. Methods of technology are not methods. Sorry, are not methods. නේද? එතකොට quality circles කියන්නේ ඒක technology දෙයක්ම නෙමෙයි. ඒක ඇවිල්ලා අර operational පැත්තේ නේද? Our team එකක් වෙද්ද එකට එකතු වෙලා you discuss the mistake that you have done, so and so. ඒ වගේම TQM කියලා කියන්නේ total quality management. එතකොට මේවා quality improvement strategies. ඒ වගේම JIT එක. technology පැත්තක් නෙමෙයි කතා කරන්නේ. right? ඒ නිසා technology පැත්ත තමයි ACE. එතකොට ACE නැතිව DDF. So question number 10, correct answer number 2. Question number 11. Given are the details related to single product. Now that calculate කරන්න කියලා කියන්නේ බලන්න reorder level එක average stocks are respectively. Right? Okay, how we can do this? So they have given you the minimum usage, maximum usage, reorder quantity, lead time ඔක්කොම දීලා තියෙනවා නේද? හරි. Okay, reorder level. අපිට ලේසියෙන්ම reorder level ගන්න පුළුවන් නේ. So reorder level it's about the maximum usage, right? Maximum usage into maximum order period එක අපිට බලන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් maximum usage එක තමයි 120 units. එහෙනම් 120 units into maximum order period, right? Maximum order period එක තමයි lead time කියන්නේ order period එක නේ order කරලා කොච්චර කාලයක්ද? ඒ කියන්නේ දවස් 20 එකෙන්වත් පුළුවන්. හැබැයි දවස් 30කට 30 ඊට අඩුයි. එහෙනම් maximum එක 30. එතන බැලුවොත් ආට එනවා yes 3600 මම හිතන්නේ ඒක ආට කෙලින් මෙතනින් ගන්න පුළුවන් pre-order level එක 3600. Average stock. So average stock එක ගන්න ආගේ minimum stock plus maximum stock. නේද? අපිට මෙතනින් යන්න පුළුවන් නේ maximum stock එකට. හරි අපි minimum stock එකට යමු. අපිට ඒක අවශ්‍යත් නැහැ ගන්න but let's see. So go to the minimum stock level. Guys, how do you come up with the minimum stock level? Right, so your reorder level ඒක අපි දැනටම already හොයාගෙන තියෙනවා. ඒකෙන් ආට average usage එක අඩු කරන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් අපි කියද reorder level එක 3600 නේ. Right, එහෙනම් මේක අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් average usage එක. Average usage. So they have given you the minimum and maximum. Enough 80, minimum, maximum 120, right? Which is 200 divided by 2, just 100. So which is your average usage. And average consumption 100. Eka වැඩි කරන්න you multiply into the average order period. Order period එක කියන්නේ lead time. ඒක 20 days වෙනක් පුළුවන්. 30 days. So in between that, which is 50 days divided by 2, which is 25 days. Right? In our minimum stock level, like methane 3600. Well, adu karanna venawa 2500. Right? Method, which is 1000, yes, 1100. Again, minimum stock. Then අපි කොහොමද average stock හදන්නේ? Minimum stocks plus maximum stock එක divided by 2. එහෙනම් අපි minimum stock එක හොයාගෙන තියෙනවා. දැන් අපිට සිද්ධ වෙනවා maximum stock එක හොයාගන්න. Maximum stock. Guys, maximum stock is yeah, you calculate your reorder quantity, minimum usage into maximum order period, minimum usage into minimum order period plus reorder quantity, right? So which is our reorder level? And now let's double check our answer. We have 3,950, no? So then we can get an idea. Now let's say, because we're pretty sure about that. So if you think the minimum stock level is 1,001, now let's assume this maximum stock level is X. So minimum plus maximum equals to, okay, that also we cannot. No, we have to divide by 2. Right. So then let's see that. So your reorder level which is 3,600, and you try to deduct the minimum into the minimum order period. So you have your minimum usage, which is 80, right? 80 into 20. And you will be adding your reorder quantity. And they have provided you 4,800. So how much you are getting here is 3,600 minus 1,006 plus 2,800. So 6,800. මෙනවාගේ minimum stock level එක මෙනවාගේ maximum එක 6,800. එනවාට පුළුවන් මේක average එක ගන්න 6,800 plus 1,001 you divided by 2, which is 3,950, right? So here's your minimum stock, here's your maximum stock. So how you get the average stock? By adding these together and divided by 2, then I'm getting 3,950. I hope they are clear with that. Let's check your answers. So question number 11, correct answer number 1. So guys, remember you won't be provided with the formulas. ගොඩක් ගණන් ටික practice කරලා formulas ටික අපි අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම දැනගන්න අවශ්‍යයි. Given below are the information related to materials stored in a manufacturing company. Standard price එක දීලා තියෙනවා, daily usage එක දීලා තියෙනවා, minimum lead time and the maximum lead time, economic order quantity. Okay, මොනවද අහන්නේ? maximum stock level එක අහනවා. Maximum stock level එක. හරි, let's calculate. So what is the formula for a reorder level එක? The reorder level එක. So you will be deducting minimum usage, right? Minimum usage into minimum order period. Minimum period. And then you will be adding ROQ. Now remember the fact that it could be ROQ, it could be the EOQ aspect, right? Because ROQ is the quantity that you order. The quantity that you order could be sometime the economic order. Right? You can order කරන්න proper level එක. සමහරවිට order කරන්න අවශ්‍ය ප්‍රමාණයට වැඩි. You can above the EOQ order කරන්න පුළුවන්, below the EOQ order කරන්න පුළුවන්, just EOQ order කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. හරි, දැන් මෙතනින් අපිට මොනවද තියෙන්නේ? daily usage එක දීලා තියෙනවා. minimum lead time එක අපිට තියෙනවා. maximum lead time. So minimum lead time එක 15 days. ඒක හරියන එකක් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. Then ROQ අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා 7,200. Right? මොනවාද අපිට අඩු වෙතනින්? ROL නැහැ නේ. ROL නැහැ. reorder level එක නැහැ. ඒ වගේම minimum usage එකක් නැහැ. but they are giving the daily usage. And now anyway guys, we have to come up with the reorder level. First try to calculate the reorder level, which is a maximum usage into maximum order period. Right, so we have the maximum order period, which is 25 days. Right, එහෙනම් ඒක maximum usage. අපිට මොකක්ද මෙතන maximum usage කියලා ගන්න වෙන්නේ. And when they haven't provided the minimum and maximum, let's go with the average, right? Daily usage. Let's say 400. හරි නවට මෙතනින් එනවා 400 into 25, which is just 10,000. Now, එක වැරදි. 10,000 කියලා කියන්නේ R row L. Right? Reorder level එක. If we apply 10,000 here, again minimum usage. That also we have to take the average here. Now let's see whether we have an answer. So 400 into 15, which is 6,000. And 10,000 වලින් 6,000 අඩු කරොත් yes 4,000. So 4,000 plus 7,200, 11,200. That's question number 12. Correct answer should be number 4. හරිනම් ඒක අපෝ හදාගන්න. බලන්න. What went wrong there? Right? මොනවාද ප්‍රශ්නේ අහලා තියෙන්නේ? ප්‍රශ්නේ අහලා තියෙන්නේ maximum stock level එක. ඔයාලට maximum stock level එකට ඔයාලට එකපාර reach කරන්න බෑ. Right? Maximum stock level එකට එකපාර reach කරන්න බෑනේ. Enough prior to going to the maximum stock level and අහලා තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ maximum stock level. Right, so where first you guys will be have to find the ROL, right? Reorder level. එහෙනම් reorder level එකෙන් අඩු කරන්න ඕනේ minimum use into minimum lead time or order time, right? That will be adding your ROQ, right? ROQ කියන එක EOQ වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. EOQ වෙන්නත් පුළුවන් නා. මෙතන බෙදීම මේ දෙකෙන් ඕන එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. දැන් එහෙනම් අපිට දීලා තියෙන details මොනවාද මෙතන? අනිත් එක මතක තියාගන්න. daily usage එක දීලා තියෙනවා. එහෙනම් daily usage එක average figure එකක් තමයි දීලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒගොල්ලෝ දීලා නැහැ maximum daily usage එක කීයද? minimum daily usage එක කියලා දීලා නැහැ. Just daily usage, which is the average figure. So when they haven't provided the minimum and maximum in such a scenario, we have to go with the average. පැහැදිලි කතාව. එහෙනම් මෙතන මට කියන්න minimum use එකක් දීලා නැහැ. The ROL anyway we had to find මෙතන. Right? ROL. Enough maximum usage into maximum lead time. අර අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා හොයාගෙන කීයක් එනවද එන? මට කියන්නේ maximum use කීයද එන? Maximum use also the daily usage. නේද? 400 units ම තමයි ගන්න වෙන්නේ. Which is the average figure. එහෙනම් මට කියන්නේ maximum lead time එක කීයද දවස් 25යි 25 days. එහෙනම් මෙතන මොකට එනවා කීයද 10,000. 10,000. Am I correct? Right. එහෙනම් මෙන්න ROL හොයාගත්තා. So then you try to apply ROL here. මෙතනට එනවා. එහෙනම් ROL කීයද 10,000. හරියට තව හොයන්න ඕනේ minimum use. මේ බලන්න අපි maximum use එකත් 400, minimum use එකත් 400 because we use the average figure because they haven't provided us the minimum and maximum. ඒ නිසා මේකම තමයි අපි මෙතන apply කරන්නේ just 400. ඒක තමයි එකම වෙනස. So that into the minimum lead time එක. Minimum lead time එක නම් දීලා තියෙනවා නේද? Which is 15 days. 15 days. නෑ ඒක හරි. Now the problem, where's ROQ? ROQ dila naha. Instead, they have provided you the EOQ, no issue, 7,200 minutes. Then I think make a flow past 7, method 11,200 minutes. Guys, can you please have this, please? Yes, if you have any question, just let me know. Or I explain it again. Right, guys, are we clear about this one? So it could be the usage, it could be the lead time. Samata lead time එකත් ඔයාලට එක figure එකක් විතරයි දීලා තියෙන්නේ. එහෙනම් ඒක you consider as average. ඒ නිසා එතකොට maximum lead time එකත් minimum lead time එකත් දෙකම එකයි. පැහැදිලි නේද? average figure එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා නම් minimum maximum හොයන්න යන්න එපා. Just apply the average. පැහැදිලිද කතාව? ඒ නිසා minimum lead time maximum lead time දීලා නැත්නම් go with the average. ඒ වගේම minimum usage maximum usage separately දීලා නැත්නම් go with the average usage. So that's what you see ඔයාලා highlight කරගන්න. මේ බලන්න. maximum use එකත් 400. දැක්කා නේද? maximum use එකත් 400 minimum use එකත් මෙතන 400 same. අනිත් important point එක ROQ EOQ දෙකම එකයි. දෙකම එකයි කියන්නේ සමාන නෑ. මම කියන එක පැහැදිලි වාට දැන් ආඩ ඉස්සලානේ අපි හදපු ගානක EOQ ආව නේද? නෑ EOQ ගානක් කරේ නෑ නේද? හරි මේ බලන්න. හිතන්න ඔයාගේ ගෙදර සහල් වල EOQ එක එකපාර ආවඩ කරන්නේ 15 kg කියලා. එතකොට there could be instances so 15 kg ගේන ඒ වගේම සමාන දවසට 10 kg ගේන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම 20 kg ගේන්නත් පුළුවන්. එක ඕඩර් එකක. පැහැදිලිද? ඒ නිසා මේ ඔක්කොම ROQ හැබැයි EOQ වෙන එකක්. හැබැයි EOQ අපි ROQ කියලා ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒ නිසා මේ බලන්න ROQ කියන එක හැමතිස්සෙම EOQ නෙමෙයි. හැබැයි EOQ ROQ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. In this case 7200. with RO කියන්නේ free order quantity. ඔයාගේ order එකක කොච්චර ප්‍රමාණයක් තියෙනවද? එහෙනම් ඔයාගේ order එක economic order quantity එක වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right, I think you are clear with this. And let's move to the next question. Right, move to the question number 13. Given below are some advantages of methods of production. Out of the above advantages of flow production, attention is paid on the total market years because එතන යන්නේ ආර make to order නෙමෙයි, right? Make to demand කියන concept එක. No market risk එක වැරදි, අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම market risk එකක් තියෙනවා. The production is based on customer needs and wants වැරදි. Flow production එක නෑ නේද? Flow production එකේ customer needs wants වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද flow කිව්වොත් high number of quantity large scale එකක් තියෙනවා. Low unit cost due to economics of scale, yes, or ගොඩක් reduce වෙන නිසා ආගේ unit cost එක අඩුයි. Can change the production boundaries easily නෑ. කවදාවත් ඔයාලට easy changes වලට යන්න බෑ. Right? Easy changes වලට යන්න බෑ. Can change the yeah, that's about it. And අපිට answer තියෙනවා the A and D කියලා. A and D answer එකක් නැහැ. Yes, but we have to make a change. And we make this as A and D. In such a case, just mention your answer, right? මොනාරි ඔයාලට තේරෙනවා මේක මෙතනින් provided වලින් එකක්වත් answer එක නෙමෙයි කියලා come up with your answer. But never take the incorrect one, because you cannot never say production is based on the customer need and more. එහෙම වෙන්නේ නැහැ. You know, you are not in a position to customize in the flow production. Producting ගොඩක් හදන නිසා customer needs and wants focus වෙන්නේ නැහැ. individually focus වෙලා generally තමයි we are focus කරන්නේ. So 13 I'll give marks 13 for 3 subject. No, you cannot say B. Now you have to think that ආඩි එතනනේ හරි ආසෙ කරන්නේ come up with the answer but never put the incorrect ones. So no market risk. How can you say there's no market risk? Right? There is a risk. Question number 14. The method of stock level controlling where products are controlled according to the value and storage space. And the value versus space ABC. Which, so question number 14. 5. Which statement best describes the computer-aided manufacturing and the CAM? Method of using computers to manufacture goods. Method of using computers for production process management. Method of using internet as a tool of marketing. Method of using computers for product design and designing වෙන්න නැහැ නේද CAD CAM plus නේ scene වෙන්නේ right so when you come to guys CAM that is only the production right production computer aided manufacturing the usage of computer program for managing the production process designing ගැන කතා වෙන්නේ නැහැ එතනදී. පැහැදිලිද කතාව? just refresh your knowledge මේ බලන්න. මුල්ම එක තමයි CAD මේ මොනවද CAD කියලා කියන්නේ computer aided design for designing purpose. දැන් example එකක් විදිහට architecture plan එකක් හදනවා. නේද? ඔය තියෙන AutoCAD වගේ software එකකින් housing plan එකක් නැත්නම් building එකක plan එක හදනවා. right? පැහැදිලි. So in that case, so for the designing, එතකොට ආ building එක හදන්න computer technology use කරන්නේ නැහැ. right? ඒක ආගේ manual labor use කරලා හදනවා. පැහැදිලිද? ඒතර CAD. CAM කියලා කියන්නේ only for the manufacturing. ඒතර designing එක ගැනදී වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේ දෙකේම combination එක තමයි SIM, computer integrated. That's what we known as a computer integrated code. Designing එක manufacturing එක දෙකම වෙන්නේ computer technology use කරගෙන. එතනදී කතාව. එතකොට so you guys go with the number 1, right? Use of for the manufacture the process. පැහැදිලිද? So that is the CAM. Production process management. Yes, production process method of 1 and 2. They came but yeah, this is the second one. Sorry, not the first one. Second one, right? So production process manage you're not into design, right? Now you're not into design. So 15, we're going to go with the option number 2. Yes. 15 to not designing. Designing in a CAD. The designing plus managing the production process, they come out. You know, you have to go with that. Guys, let's quickly go with the fill in the blanks. The continuous production of a large number of standardized items on the production line is called flow production. Yes, standard items. Yes. One kind of one identical product. There are unique years, unique flows. Cellular layout is designed by combining the features of cells and flow. Cellular. And it is cellular cells and flow in a bad. Okay, so what do you think? Product layout and process layout. Yes, product and process. The same machinery is product and process. Yes, because anyway, you know, we cannot say cells because it's a cellular layout. Product and the process layout. So, aniteka flow is a method. That method godak tawa deyak thamai man dakinne me layouts hatarai production methods u layouts u partner gannat epa. Hari. Then next question. Similar and speed measures. No guys, not the one. It's not the one. Operational management ensure that the goals are achieved as per the production process and production plans. It's one of the goals. Production controlling ensure the goals are achieved as per the production. Yes, production controlling the main objective is the production management, right? Operation management. Production management, but yeah, production planning also, yes, because planning consists of the process and the reorder level is equal to the summation of average daily usage and the demand in the lead time. And it's not the average daily usage, guys, it's the maximum, right? Maximum. From the average, guys, it's the maximum usage into the and the demand in the lead time, right? It's the maximum into maximum. Maximum stock level equals reorder level plus minimum into minimum. Ek hanama lazy. Reorder level got maximum into maximum. Maximum got reorder level minus a minimum into minimum. Then ROQ. EOQ level is the amount of stocks ordered at a time in a way of minimizing the both holding and ordering cost. There is a blank which cannot be directly identified regarding production. The cost, right? The cost or the expense. Oh, so you have write the answer over here. So why you cannot find the answer with the blank number 1? So how can you come up with the answer with the blank number 2? Right. It's cost cannot be done. But guys, better to go with overhead. Computer integrated manufacturing is an integrated compressed production process. Both CAD and CAM. CAD CAM are integrated. Yes. Labor productivity, total production per week. Per week, per month, total production units into total number of employees, man hours done, right? Total employee hours, man hours done. Labor hours. Both are correct. The measurement of time taken by a label can have a specific word. The measurement of time taken by maybe to have a specific word. What is guys that specific word? The skill labor hour. No, okay, skill labor කියලා නෙමෙයි, the measurement of time taken by labor. Oh, මෙතන එන්නේ one labor guys. To carry out a specific work is called specific called. Yes, man hours, right? Man hours. එක specific the measurement of time නේ. කියන hours එකේ ඉන්නනේ මොනාරි මේ time related දෙයක්. Man hours, right? Man hours. දැන් example එකක් විදිහට අපි හිතමු typesetting, right? අපිට මේ document එක type කරන්න නේද? අර president resignation letter එක වගේ. මේ letter එක type කරන්න යනවා 2 hours. එහෙනම් the measurement of time taken by one employee. ඒතර total man hours බලන්නේ මේ දැන් අපි තමු දැන් හරි letters කරතේ ඉඳන් මම letters කීපයක් හදන්න නැහැ අපි මේම හිතමුකෝ. Production of cement blocks, right? Cement block. Measurement of time by one labor කෙනෙක්ට යනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ specific work එක අපි කරමු. Specific work එක තමයි cement blocks, cement bricks 10ක්. Cement bricks 10ක් හදන පැය. right? එහෙනම් ඒක තමයි. එහෙනම් ඒ වගේ අපේ total දාන බලන්න පුළුවන් number of employees into the man hours, the total man hours, right? Man hours. That should be done because it's all about measurement of the time. Skill here and that is one labor, right? Specific is a labor. Name 4 similarities between job production and the batch. Similarities, job and batch. Okay, the batch can kind of a hybrid version. Okay, job well characteristics with තියෙනවා. අනිත් පැත්තෙන් flow එකේ දේවල් කීපයක් තියෙනවා. Cost is high, yes, so cost එක high. Product is flexible, yes, to some extent flexible. Employee satisfied, yes, employees satisfy කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම දැන් specific skills required මෙතනක් තියෙනවා. මොකද ඊළඟ batch එක දැන් ඔයාලට එනවා t-shirts order එකක්, right? T-shirts order එකක්. එකක ආවේ collar V shape, අනිත් එක normal P collar එක. ඒතකොට ඔයාලට එතනින් move වෙන්න වෙනවා. right? හැබැයි quantity එක හැමතිස්සෙම වැඩි. ඒ නිසා සමහරට equipments උත් materials උත් ඔයාලට change කරන්න වෙනවා. skills උත් ගන්න පුළුවන්. High skills ගොඩක් වුණ. මොකද මෙතනින් පස්සේ flow production එකට එච්චරම skills අවශ්‍ය හැබැයි එක්කෙනෙක්ට එහෙම ලොකු skill එකක් නැහැ පොඩි දෙයක් කරන්න තියෙනවා. හැබැයි මෙතන එහෙම නැහැ. when moving to the job to batch, yes, high skill කෙනෙක්ට ගන්න පුළුවන්. Production need product or water person product differentiate high equipment cost, yes, can also supply small market, yes. Make to order. Oh, ඒක similarity එකක්. Yes. Make to order එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද batch එකක් වුණා දැන් caps, t-shirts ඒක order එකක් ආවොත් මේ හදන්න ඉතින් නේද company එකක් order කරනවා promotional caps 100ක්, t-shirts 100ක් order. Lower or medium this එකක් හරි low number of output. Yes, flexible. Yeah, kind of that is. That is correct. That is correct. So you guys also can add, right? Make to order in a cup, product ladder, similarity cup with the gun. Name 4 factors factors to be considered before preparing the production layout? අනිවාර්යයෙන් product එක බලන්න ඕනේ, availability of space, policies of the organization, ඒ වගේම standards උත් බලන්න වෙන අපිට cost එක, right? What sort of investment that we will be doing. So you have right 4 factors. Nature, space, user safety, very good. Convenience, operations, yes. Safety, environment, we can get add guys here, safety. Technology use, nature of the product, market size, yes. Now what a body market size එකක් තියාගෙන what a product layout අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. Purchasing pattern. Yeah, that's good, right? Yes. Purchasing pattern also you have to consider. Now something like these what do you call those fixed position layout take the production purchasing pattern matters. Yes. Name 4 quality control techniques used by businesses in order to maintain a quality during the operation management process. We think TQM, zero defects, quality standards, quality assurance, quality circles. QC is also the quality circles. Zero defects, okay. So what is the answer 23? Good. Name 4 advantage of break-even analysis usually in production planning. Determine the price, yes, because you can think about the price in order to come up with the reason. What kind of profit will be earning, what kind of loss will be earning. I believe it's as a controlling instrument, ability to point out the profit or loss at the various stage. Ability to see the analysis, cost, volume, and profit. Because you can decide in order break even එක units 2000 නම් ඔයා දැනගන්න ඕනේ හරි profit එක earn කරන්න ඕන නම් මෙන්න මෙච්චරක් target කරන්න. Quick estimates using price determination to find the අනිත් එක මතක තියාගන්න break even points වල disadvantages limitations උත් තියෙනවා right ඒකත් මතක තියාගන්න මොකද cost එක වැඩි වෙන්න පුළුවන් එතකොට inflation වගේ තත්ත්වයකදී suitable නැහැ මේක use කරන්න. Reduces risk. Yeah, to some extent. Measure the profit and loss at different levels. Yes, that's very good, right? With the different levels, well, you are taking profit take a loss take can analyze the range between a fixed and variable cost. Settling revenue. Yes, setting revenue targets. Because if you want to make this revenue, okay, you should produce about the break even. Set the first steps of research and development in the correct order. Is there a process to R&D? Collecting information. Is there a process, guys? I'm not exactly sure. R&D, is there a process of R&D? Collecting information, production process, and production planning, developing. Okay. Yes, planning in products. Right, so is that all right? So guys, coming to the part 2, most of you have provided the answers. Guys, I'll check and get back to you. Questions. Surely, if I get the time, I'll check your answers and I'll share you the your corrected ones. If I noticed any kind of a question that you are unable to get the correct answer, I'll notify those and I'll discuss next week. So at the same time, I'll be sharing the first paper related to grade 12, right? Grade 12 මම paper එකක් දෙන්නම් ඒ නිසා හොඳට grade 12 ටික බලන්න notes complete නැත්නම් කියන්න tips නැත්නම් කියන්න grade 12 ටික හොඳට focus කරලා study කරන්න මේ දවස් කීපේ business studies grade 12, right? ඒ නිසා මම grade 12 paper එකක් දාන්නම් group එකට ඒකට time එක අරගෙන ඔයාලට measure කරගන්න පුළුවන් ඔයාගේ grade 12 knowledge එක measure කරන්න හොඳ chance එකක් අපි grade 12 papers 4ක් 5ක් විතර discuss කරනවා. එසා මේ paper එකත් මම දානවා group එකට. answers ලියන්න අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම answers මට එවන්න. ඒතර ඔයාලටම තේරෙනවා කොහොමද ඔයාගේ දේවල් improve කරගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. Right guys, well wrap up the session and thank you for joining and we'll see you with the next one. Thanks.